Previously on Big Brother 6. At the head of household competition, the friendship dominated for the second week in a row.
April, congratulations. You are the new head of household.
April and Maggie teamed up with their rivals for a common cause.
I know what I want to do. Get rid of the Chinese.
When you backdoor someone, there's two steps. One of the steps is putting out two people that you don't want out.
I don't think it's because I want y'all out.
The second step is getting those two people not to pick the person that you want out to play the power of veto.
Do not ask them to play.
At the nomination ceremony, April completed the first step of the plan.
I have nominated Howie and Janelle for eviction.
You're gonna want me to compete with you tomorrow?
I'm gonna pick Maggie.
I knew at that point I was gonna be backdoored.
During the veto competition, James was forced to watch from the sidelines.
April?
Yvette fought to keep her friend James off the block.
He's willing to do anything to stay in this game, you know?
But at the veto meeting, April kept her word to Howie and Janelle.
I have decided to save Janelle. I am gonna have to nominate James.
Who will be evicted next, James or Howie? And will the friendship finish off the Sovereign 2? Find out tonight, live on Big Brother 6.
Good evening, I'm Julie Chen. Welcome to Big Brother 6. It's day 61 inside the Big Brother house, and two opposing alliances have come together to target a common enemy. April, the pharmaceutical sales rep from Dallas, won head of household and nominated two housemates for eviction. Howie from Chicago and Janelle from Miami Beach. But these nominations were all part of a secret plan between the Friendship Alliance and the Sovereign 2. The goal? To get James out of the house. After winning the golden power veto, April removed Janelle from the block and put up James. Will the plan to evict James work? Or after being nominated 4 times and avoiding eviction, will he be able to survive again? Tonight, the house guests will cast their votes to evict live. And this is another double eviction week. Once again, we'll surprise the house with the news that another house guest will be leaving within 48 hours. Whoever wins HOH tonight must immediately make their nominations. We'll reveal the double eviction to the house a little later on. But first, facing possible eviction, James is doing whatever it takes to stay in the game. Could his friend Yvette be the key to his survival?
I have decided to use the power of veto to save Janelle off of the nomination block. As HOH, I am going to have to nominate James.
I did decide to use the power of veto today and replace Janelle's nomination with James because my ultimate goal was to backdoor James.
I was not surprised at all that April put me up. The fact that April left Howie on instead of Janelle, that surprised me. For April personally, she helped herself by taking Janelle off. But for the team, dumb move. Because if Howie gets HOH, it is Maggie and Yvette up on the block.
Well, at least you get the pack with me.
Yes, Howie.
You have no idea, after 7 weeks of us trying to get you out of this house, what it's like to pack around here.
It's time for jokes later, Howie.
Oh, I'm sorry. Sorry.
Like, I thought I had a chance against Janelle, but I don't have a chance against Howie.
James and Yvette had like an emotional bond, and when the veto ceremony was over, Yvette wanted to comfort him, hold him, I guess. I don't know. She needs to look at strategically what would be smart for her, and it's not smart for her to keep holding on to him. It's not at all.
This is my worst case scenario.
I hate Howie. I'm hating him more and more every day.
I know. Well, if you can convince Maggie and Bo to vote him off, then. Since Sarah left, my relationship with Yvette has like grown like it was growing in the beginning, but her loyalty for some reason is with the Girl Scout troop. So obviously I need Yvette to be my liaison to kind of soften them up for me and to find out what avenues that I need to come after.
I just don't understand why they wouldn't leave Janelle up there with the team.
I'm not HOH.
Or was that the team decision or was that her decision?
Pretty much when something gets discussed, you don't argue it too much, you know what I mean?
Yeah. If Maggie and Bo and you both keep me, Howie goes home, and then we all go after Janelle.
James and I relate to him, and I'm able to bond with him, and he tells me that he can't trust anybody in this house, and the only person that he's trusted since the beginning is me.
Give me a second. You know, I know James lied a lot in this game. I know he played this game dirty. I know he did, and I won't take that away from him. But he's good company, do you know what I mean? Now what's debated that? Personally, I'd much rather have James win than that. James has 3 days till the voting.
I have told Yvette probably 100 times the way I feel about James and the way he's playing this game. But it's a waste of time for me to constantly, repetitively be telling her negative things about him. So I told Yvette what she wanted to hear.
It's so funny, I got into an argument with one of the guys that works for me about who holds the most passing yards. And he thought it was Elway. He was dumb like you.
Well, don't.
He's so loud.
You can't nap with Howie.
I know.
Sorry. You know, God forbid I wake somebody up at 3 o'clock in the afternoon from their nap, and you know, while the sun's still shining.
If anyone wants any sleep, we know how to vote on Thursday. Want to sleep?
Good thing you're not campaigning.
I guess we campaign. I mean, Howie, you can't win a veto or an HOH since week 2. James can veto himself out and win the whole damn thing. James started campaigning against me, so I started campaigning for myself.
Or maybe Howie's just playing the dumb, uncoordinated, middle-aged man.
Right.
He was joking with me. At the same time, he was making a little bit of a run for let's get Howie out of the house and keep me for another week to run the table and veto myself out. Or my 0 vetoes to James' 5 vetoes.
If I can get Yvette and Bo to vote for me, and if I can convince Janelle that her and I would be a lot stronger than her and Howie, I might be able to get this done.
I really would like to stay.
Do you know how Yvette and Bo are voting?
I think Yvette's going to give me a vote. You know, I haven't really talked to Bo. You know, I need 3 votes, obviously. So it is something you'd consider.
I just feel so bad for Howie.
Janelle wants to win very bad, and I just have to figure a type of proposal that she'd be an idiot to turn down.
No one would believe it was you that voted. You know, everyone would just deny it. So, but if they would vote and you did, then it would be you and I against them as opposed to, you know, you and Howie. But then again, you two deserve each other.
And Howie?
Yeah.
I probably would go further with James because Howie's been kind of slacking on the competitions lately. Makes me wonder if I could live with myself if I picked James over Howie.
I was talking to Janelle. She pinky swear to sympathy vote.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Of course I lied. There was no pinky swear. I mean, I told Yvette I pinky sweared because I wanted her to know that that vote was solidified.
And even if you and Bo were to vote to keep me, and she didn't, it would still be a tiebreaker, and April would still be to send me out, so that way no one would be in trouble.
I have to keep working on Yvette to see if I can get her and Bo's vote.
If I get HOH, then obviously you and Bo don't want me putting you 2 up. I put up April and Maggie, so you decide who you keep.
We've beat the odds so far. As long as I got Yvette in this house, I have a fighting chance.
Is it my move or your move? It's yours.
It's now time to head to the living room and check in with the house guests. Hello, everyone.
Hi, Julie.
Janelle.
Yeah.
America voted, and you got the phone call from your former housemate, Michael. What was it like to hear from Michael again?
Oh, it was wonderful. It was great to hear that, you know, he's still thinking about me, he still cares about me, and that he's going to be waiting for me when I get out of here. And I just want to thank the viewers again. Thank you, because the call really meant a lot to me. Thanks.